All right, get ready to dive into a world that's both familiar and freaky, a world of incredible abilities and mind-blowing mysteries. Yeah, we're talking about shrimp.
Shrimp? Seriously?
Seriously. Now, I know what you're thinking. Shrimp. Those little things I dip in cocktail sauce. But trust me on this, you are not ready for what these creatures are packing.
Okay, you've piqued my curiosity. What's so special about shrimp? Spill the
Well,
beans.
based on this transcript our listeners sent in, these so-called little things might just be some of the most advanced creatures on the planet. We're talking ancient history, cutting-edge tech, and maybe even a dash of alien intervention.
Whoa, 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 slow down. Ancient aliens. Now you're just messing with me, right?
I'm not messing around. This deep dive is about to get seriously weird. You ready to unpack this shrimpy mystery?
Hit me with it. Let's shell this thing out.
First up, let's talk about shrimp eyes. These aren't your average peepers, my friend. We're talking next-level visual systems that put our own to shame.
Okay, I'm intrigued. What kind of visual superpowers are we talking about here?
Buckle up, Buttercup. Shrimp can see 16 primary colors. 16. To put that in perspective, we humans see a measly 3.
Wow, 16 colors. That's like a whole rainbow we can't even fathom.
What's the evolutionary advantage of seeing that much color underwater?
It's not just about pretty colors, though I'm sure their underwater world is quite vibrant. Imagine being able to see things your prey or predators can't even perceive. That's a serious edge in the whole survival of the fittest game.
That's mind-blowing. It's like they're playing a whole different sensory game down there.
And get this, it's not just the color spectrum that's mind-blowing. They also have 6 pupils.
6? Are you serious? What do they need 6 pupils for?
Imagine the depth perception. They've basically got built-in 3D glasses, which is incredibly useful for, say, precise movements like their lightning-fast punch.
Hold on, are we talking about those little shrimp punches? What's so special about them? I've never seen a shrimp win a boxing match. Oh, you're in for a treat. This transcript says their punches are strong enough to break glass. They compared it to a human launching a satellite into orbit with a single arm swing.
No way! That's insane! They're like little underwater Mike Tysons. What's the secret behind their super strength?
It's all about physics, baby. They've got these crazy cool hyperboloid system in their bodies. Think of it like a perfectly engineered spring mechanism, except way more sophisticated.
Okay, so they've got incredible eyes, they pack a serious punch. But what about communication? Are they, like, having underwater tea parties and gossiping about the fish?
Actually, they might be. The transcript mentions shrimp use light signals to communicate.
Wait, really? Light signals? So they're, like, flashing Morse code at each other down there?
It's more like a bioluminescent wave than Morse code. But yeah, they're sending messages with light. And we're just starting to decode their language.
So we're just eavesdropping on their underwater conversations. What have we managed to decipher so far?
So far, just one phrase, but it's a good one. After molting, they use a specific light signal. It's basically their way of saying, hey, new shell, who dis?
You're kidding. They're like showing off their new outfit. That's hilarious. I never thought of shrimp as being so sassy.
Sassy shrimp, that's what we're dealing with. But their communication skills don't stop at light shows. They also use sound.
Hold up, sound? But how? How do you make noise underwater? Especially those little guys.
It's all thanks to those crazy fast appendages of theirs, the same ones that deliver the knockout punch. You see, when those appendages snap, they create cavitation bubbles, and when those bubbles collapse...
They make a sound. That's incredible. It's like they're weaponizing physics to communicate.
Exactly. They're basically tiny sonic assassins. And get this, back in 2004, scientists picked up these super weird low-frequency sounds off the coast of California. They thought it might be some unknown sea monster.
Oh, no way. Don't tell me. It was the shrimp all along.
You guessed it. The shrimp were behind those mysterious ocean sounds. They were chatting it up, using their sonic superpowers to have a grand old time.
Amazing. But what were they saying? Did the scientists ever figure out their shrimp chatter?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? It's like listening to a conversation in a language you don't understand. We might pick up on the tone or the urgency, but the exact meaning remains a mystery.
A mystery indeed. So we've got shrimp with supervision and sonic communication. What else is on the shrimpy menu of wonders?
Well, remember those incredible eyes we talked about?
Yeah.
Turns out they can also see polarized light.
Polarized light, like what my sunglasses do. What do shrimp need polarized vision for?
It's crucial for both communication and hunting. Their exoskeletons can actually reflect polarized light in different ways.
Hold on, so they're flashing secret signals with their shells. That's like next level spy stuff.
It's like they've got their own private laser light show going on. But polarized vision isn't just for flashy communication. It also gives them a major advantage when it comes to hunting.
Interesting, but I don't get it. How does seeing polarized light help them catch a meal?
Think about it. Some prey have evolved to blend in with their environment using polarized light. It's like a camouflage technique.
Ah, I see. So the shrimp can see through their camouflage. That's brilliant.
Exactly. They're like the ultimate underwater predators. Stealthy, strong, and with senses that would make a superhero jealous. Honestly, I'm starting to rethink my whole shrimp scampi order next time I'm at a restaurant.
While I applaud your newfound respect for these crustacean wonders, don't forget shrimp are an essential part of the ecosystem. And get this, they might even hold the key to saving our planet.
Wait, what? Shrimp saving the world. All right, now you have my full attention. Tell me more about this planet-saving shrimp business. Okay, planet-saving shrimp, you've got to tell me more about this. I'm all ears.
Well, this transcript you sent mentions something called Shrilk. Ever heard of it?
Shrilk. It sounds like a villain from a superhero comic. What is it, some kind of shrimp-based weapon?
Not quite, though it is pretty powerful stuff. Shrilk is a bioplastic, but not just any bioplastic. This one is made from shrimp shells.
Wait, what? You mean those things I'm always trying to peel off my shrimp are the secret to saving the planet? This is getting good. Tell me more.
It's all about a substance called chitin. Remember we talked about their exoskeletons being super tough? Chitin is what gives them that incredible durability.
Right, like little armored knights of the sea. But how do you go from shrimp armor to, like, a plastic alternative?
Well, scientists have figured out how to extract something called chitosan from the shells. And when you combine that with the silk protein, you can actually create a material that's remarkably similar to plastic.
Hold on. Silk protein. Are we talking actual silkworms here? Because I'm all for saving the planet, but I'm not sure I'm cool with exploiting silkworms to do it.
Don't worry, no silkworms were harmed in the making of this planet-saving material. It's a completely cruelty-free process. They actually get the silk protein from wood flour.
Okay, that's a relief. But so it's biodegradable then? That's the whole point, right?
Exactly. Because it's made from natural materials, Shrilk breaks down completely, unlike traditional plastic, which can hang around for centuries polluting the planet.
So you're saying I could eat my shrimp scampi, compost the shells, and then use those same shells to make like a to-go container?
You got it. It's the ultimate closed-loop system, although the technology is still being developed, but the potential is huge.
This is incredible. It just goes to show the solutions to our problems are often right in front of us, hidden in plain sight. Who would have thought shrimp shells could be the answer to our plastic prayers?
It's pretty amazing, right? It makes you wonder what other secrets are hidden in the natural world.
Speaking of secrets, we still haven't touched upon the big one. Could shrimp be evidence of ancient alien technology? I mean, all this talk about their superpowers, it kind of makes you wonder. Shrimp, aliens. Aliens, shrimp. It's the question that just won't quit.
It's definitely a head-scratcher. I mean, we've talked about their almost supernatural abilities. Are they just a product of evolution, or is there something more extraterrestrial at play?
This transcript did mention something about the fossil record being a bit vague when it comes to shrimp evolution. Like, they kind of just popped up one day, fully loaded with superpowers.
It's true. There are gaps in the fossil record. We haven't found all the pieces of the puzzle when it comes to their evolutionary journey.
So you're saying there's room for the possibility that they're not from around here? That maybe, just maybe, they got a little help from some cosmic visitors?
Well, let's not jump to conclusions just yet. The lack of a complete fossil record doesn't automatically equal aliens. There could be other explanations, other factors we haven't uncovered yet.
Okay, I'll try to keep my tinfoil hat in check for now. But you have to admit, it's a pretty tantalizing thought. Ancient aliens bestowing incredible abilities upon these unsuspecting crustaceans.
It definitely sparks the imagination, doesn't it? And that's part of what I love about science. Every answer leads to more questions, more mysteries to unravel. Who knows what we'll discover about these incredible creatures in the future?
Exactly. We might think we're the most evolved species on the planet, but then you delve into the world of shrimp, and suddenly you realize just how much we don't know. It's humbling.
It really is. And it underscores the importance of approaching the natural world with curiosity, humility, and a sense of wonder.
Well said. I know I'm never going to look at a shrimp cocktail the same way again. This whole deep dive has been a real eye-opener. Thanks to you, our amazing expert, for taking us on this wild ride.
It's been my pleasure. Always happy to geek out about the wonders of the natural world.
And to our listeners, Thanks for joining us on this deep dive. Until next time, keep those minds curious and those questions coming.